Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. I'm happy to be with you tonight. Oh, sometimes things take a long time. So we all know that we've been stuck in this COVID-19 pandemic thing for too long. What has happened because of that is some of the shows that we wanted to have on years ago have been put to the side because we couldn't have all those people in the studio and blah, 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 blah. Everything got in the way of tonight's trio. We're so happy to have this trio in the house tonight because, number one, they're going to do all originals. You know how Grandma feels about originals. And number two, they sound great. They're going to make you tap your feet and wiggle your butts. So I want you to sit back, get some popcorn and maybe a cocktail or two or coffee or, I don't know, whatever you want. Watch from your bedroom, watch from your sofa, watch from your barroom stool. I don't care where you're watching from as long as you're watching. Because tonight we have in the house John Brown and the Backporch Pickers.
Thank you, Dot.
You're welcome.
Like Dot said, we're going to play a set of original songs. The first one is called Wrote It in a Song, and as you might guess from the title, it's about writing your feelings in a song, which to me as a songwriter, that's what songwriting's all about. I mentioned my friend Chris Christopherson in the song. He's not really my friend, but he's one of my musical inspirations. So I stole a line from him. I sing the songs I used to know and some new ones that I wrote. The verses now don't sound the same from a lifetime long ago. The monkey may be off my back, but there's a circus still in town, and the birds all sing a softer sound whenever you're around. When you're around. Like the lyrics of Christopherson and Sunday morning coming down, I just couldn't shake the feeling, so I wrote it in a song. Like the lyrics of Christopherson and Sunday morning coming down, I just couldn't shake the feeling, so I wrote it in a song. Where do they go, those feelings past, when the new comes rolling in? Those old familiar voices sing, but the new one always wins. There's a season after heartache, you feel it one day at a time. But when you put your arms around me, all my verses seem to rhyme. They seem to rhyme. Like the lyrics of Christopherson Sunday morning coming down. I just couldn't shake the feeling, so I wrote it in a song. Like the lyrics of Christopherson. It's Sunday morning coming down. I just couldn't shake the feeling, so I wrote it in a song. It's the capture of a moment that you bring into your soul, where it evens off the edges and it fills in all the holes. It can linger on for hours, or sometimes doesn't last too long, but it's the capture of a moment that I bring into my song. Bring it to my song. Like the lyrics of Christopherson. It's Sunday morning coming down. I just couldn't shake the feeling, so I wrote it in a song. Like the lyrics of Christopherson. It's Sunday morning coming down. I just couldn't shake the feeling, so I wrote it in a song. I wrote it in a song, in my song. Well, thank you. That's Wrote It in a Song. And we are the Backporch Pickers. We got Bobby Perfetto playing a Telecaster and some lap steel guitar, and my friend Peter McGrain playing some bass and some harmonica. And we're going to play another song. Next song is called Nothing on My Mind, but that might be a little misleading, because there was something on my mind when I wrote this song. The lyrics might give it away. Kind of a love song. We walk this road again tonight. We come this far, it just feels right. This part of town ain't what you're used to, but I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. Let go the chains that bind you to the life you left behind you on the highway. You got a fire burning, if you can't stop the yearning, try it my way. 'Cause I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. This part of town, the city lights don't burn so bright. Just close your eyes and breathe and feel the night. This kind of love ain't what you used to. But I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. Your eyes see through my soul like a mystery unfolding deep inside me. You got a fire burning, if you can't stop the yearning, come beside me. 'Cause I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. Sing softly now and feel the night. The hours that we share make it feel alright. This kind of love ain't what we're used to. Nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. I got nothing on my mind but going downtown with an uptown girl like you. Nothing on my mind. There was something on my mind.
Obviously.
Thank you. This next song is called Hourglass of Time. I live in Ivoryton, Connecticut, right up the street from the Essex steam train. So I hear that steam train whistle day and night. And it's a beautiful sound. And, you know, I write country songs, country rock songs, and so it's perfect inspiration for this song. Wrote this earlier this year. When you hear that old steam train whistle, a friend away, moving down the line, then you know you ain't going with her. She's just a cloud of smoke fading into the sky. And the night birds, they sing of memories of long ago and yesterday, before the hourglass of time ran empty and the days of wine and roses slipped away. There was a time he was a young man, standing tall, too proud to pray. But with the devil in the bottle, riding shotgun on the bar stool where he drank his cares away. And the night birds, they sing of memories of long ago and yesterday, before the hourglass of time ran empty and the days of wine and roses slipped away. It takes a lucky man to find the treasure of a woman's love and settle down. But with the devil in the bottle riding shotgun, it's just a house of cards that all came tumbling down. And the night birds, they sing of memories of long ago and yesterday, before the hourglass of time ran empty and the days of wine and roses slipped away. When you hear that old steam train whistle fading away, moving down the line, then you know you ain't going with her. She's just a cloud of smoke fading into the sky. And the night birds, they sing of memories long ago and yesterday, before the hourglass of time ran empty and the days of wine and roses slipped away. And the days of wine and roses slipped away. Hourglass of time.
Nice.
That's what a steam train in the neighborhood will do to you. Make you write a song. This next song is called Amber Moon. Now, I got a daughter named Amber, and it's not about her. It's about the love you thought was going to last forever. And you know, it doesn't always work out that way. But life is good and life goes on, and you never know what's coming around the corner next. So I wrote this song a couple years ago. I know you're going down the river in the morning when the grass is green and wet with dew. Yeah, you're going down the river in the morning, and that's the last that I will see of you. Remember when you wrapped your arms around me and the band was playing that old tune, and we swore we'd never lose that loving feeling of the night we drank the wine beneath that amber moon. Amber moon turned to blue. Amber moon gone too soon. Amber moon turned to blue. A lot like you, gone too soon. On the fly while the winter winds were blowing, and it came the end of May or June when you told me that your heart was with another, and that you drank the wine beneath that amber moon. Amber moon turned to blue. turn to blue. A lot like you, gone too soon. No matter how long gone, I still remember the smells of summer on the seashore in the dunes, with the moonbeam softly glowing all around us. On the night we drank the wine beneath that amber moon. Amber moon, turn to blue. Amber moon, gone too soon. Amber moon, turn to blue. A lot like you, gone too soon. Yeah, a lot like you, gone too soon. Amber Moon. Thank you.
I like that song.
I'm going to do a song I wrote about 3 years ago called Flying High in Freedom. Got it tuned down to drop D. Now you might think a song that's called Flying High in Freedom is a political song, but it's not. It's about what we're doing here right now and what we're sharing with you. You know, we're flying high in freedom by making music. And all my songs are true stories based on my own life experiences and the experiences I've observed in others. And this is one that I think, you know, anybody that plays music, sings music, writes music, or even enjoys music could relate to. "30 years of crushing stone takes its toll on flesh and bone. He worked all day to make a wage and bring a paycheck home. With kids to feed and lots of needs, it weighs upon the soul. There's bills to pay, there's nothing to save until the kids are grown. He felt the call to music, he knew he wanted more. He found it in a pawn shop down by the county store. A dusty six-string guitar in a stand upon the floor. And $40 later, he walked her out that door. He dreamed of being on a stage with that guitar in his hand. He was flying high on freedom when he's singing with the band. And the chains of age can't bind him, he knows he's just a mortal man. But he's flying high on freedom when he's singing with the band. He learned the chords and found the words to the music in his soul. With barroom lights and open mics, he headed down that road. And he ain't got much money, not a dollar in his hand. But he's flying high on freedom when he's singing with the band. And the chains of age can't bind him, he knows he's just a mortal man. But he's flying high on freedom when he's singing with the band. Now he's up there on that stage tonight with that guitar in his hand. And he's flying high on freedom when he's singing with the band. And the chains of age can't bind him, he knows he's just a mortal man. But he's flying high on freedom when he's singing with the band. Singing with the band. Singing with the band. Hey, singing with the band. Fly high in freedom. That's what we're doing here right now, and it feels good. Hope you're enjoying it. I don't usually finger pick, but I'm going to finger pick this next song because that's how I wrote it. It's kind of a soft ballad, and it's got a story behind it. It's my story. When I was a kid, my family split up. My daddy left town. He didn't come back. And my mother remarried. She married a man named Calvin Hibbert. And I was too young to appreciate the good man that he was when he first came around. But a year ago, Memorial Day, I was out on my back porch finger picking a guitar just because that's what it felt like. And this song happened. It's called The Ballad of Calvin Hibbert. His name was Calvin Hibbert, and he was a friend of mine. Oh, I was way too troubled to know it at the time. When a boy is young and his daddy's gone, it's hard to find your way. So when Calvin Hibbert came around, I didn't want to play. Mama married Calvin in the spring of '68. They moved us to a new place out by the interstate. They say home is where the heart is, and that's all well and good, but mine was firmly planted in my old neighborhood. What do you call a person that comes into your life and stands beside your mother and takes her for his wife? I didn't think I liked him, this stranger in my life. He couldn't take my father's place, no matter how he tried. He had a Pontiac Catalina, about a half a mile long. He taught me how to drive it. I had to put it in this song. because the wheels give you a freedom that you never known before. At 100 miles an hour, you can feel that freedom roar. At 16, off and running, I left Calvin far behind. With a belly full of liquor, I couldn't see the signs. Sometimes it takes a lifetime to rise above your fears and sing the words you held inside and free your soul of tears. Calvin Hibbert, a quiet, gentle man, a peaceful man of wisdom. Never saw him raise his hand. Never saw him raise his hand. Half a lifetime later, with children of my own, Calvin Hibbert was a grandpa in a life he'd never known. My kids, they called him Grampy, and they knew that he was good. A child's intuition, more than I ever understood. I never knew my grandpa, I barely knew my dad, but the man named Calvin Hibbert did the best with what he had. It takes a special kind of person to walk into the life of another mother's children and their mother for his wife. Calvin Hibbert, a quiet, gentle man, a peaceful man of wisdom. Never saw him raise his hand. Never saw him raise his hand. His name was Calvin Hibbert, and he was a friend of mine. And I'm glad I came to love the man while there was still some time. His name was Calvin Hibbert, and he was a friend of mine. Rest in peace, Calvin Hibbert. You were a good man. Thank you.
I think it's appropriate that now you come over and sit and talk to me, because you made me cry, and that's not fair. So come on over and mic up.
Be glad
And
to.
while they are getting over here and miking up, I'm going to have a camera turned to me. I know I will, eventually. I don't care one way or the other, but it's easier to talk to y'all when there's a camera on me. So it is November. We're in the holidays. What am I going to tell you? You know I'm going to tell you to shop local. Use your dollars that you're going to spend on gifts, because that's what we do during the holidays, and support your local neighborhood. Buy from local shops. Support local artists. Go to the galleries. Use your money in your neighborhood, because if you use your money in your neighborhood will thrive. It's all about supporting each other. We're in the toughest times that most of us have ever seen in our lives. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. So let's take care of each other, okay? We're going to talk to these guys now. I'm so excited. So, John, don't ever make me cry again. That was a very touching song. Actually, I liked several of your songs, and I had only heard you perform on the Book of Face. I'd never seen you live. Terry LaChance said that you needed to come here. She's an amazing woman.
She is.
And if she says to me that someone needs to come on my show, guess what happens? Yeah,
Here we are.
I take her very seriously when it comes to good music. All the acts that are taping today are from her. So anyway, I've never met you before. Your playing is phenomenal.
Thank you.
And passionate. I was watching your face while you played, and you're there. You're in the zone, and you're there, especially when you're playing your purple guitar. I love the color purple. Not that you can tell,
Oh,
but
that's right, purple hair.
Purple Telecaster.
it's beautiful. Yeah,
matches your hair.
I got a thing for purple. But what makes you want to play guitar the way that you do? How long have you been playing guitar?
Well, I've been playing for all my life, probably more than 50 years.
You're not
I'm-
50.
I
Come
don't look
on.
50.
He told me he was only 43.
Well,
See?
I'm
See?
cuter than most 50.
You think? It's good to. It's good. I admit how old I am, so whatever. I was 50 a long time ago. A long time ago. And then you've been here before.
Yeah, I was here with Lou Manzi with we called ourselves M&M.
Eminem.
But we're with the Howling Hound Dogs these days, and I've got this Fender bass. I got all the parts from California, and a luthier, Ken Bowen, put it together for me here in Clinton, Connecticut, with all the California Fender original parts. I had one 50 years ago, and that was another one. I sold it to rent a house, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
But that's another story.
We
My
have
guitar
some-
is a Fender too.
I know that.
I bought a Guitar Center.
We have. I love Guitar Center. They've. Sorry about that. It's probably the heater guy, since I haven't had heat since last Thursday.
Oh.
But anyway, we're not. I love the Guitar Center. They've been really good to Grandma's Attic when I've needed stuff. So, shout out.
Oh, was I
to-
supposed to say their name or not?
No.
Supposed?
You can.
Okay.
I'm not selling anything. I'm just saying how good they are to me. They have supported Grandma's Attic in a lot of ways when we needed a amp or when we needed strings or whatever, you know. Do you guys think that we have some of, I'm just bringing this up because in the attic we talk about whatever. Do you think that here in Connecticut we have some of the best luthiers in the world? We have some really good luthiers.
We do.
Possibly.
We got Corey Williams down at Spindrift, and we got Paul Neary in Clinton. That's who I've used.
We've got Steve Belcom, right, from the Belcom Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing, and let's see, JD, not JD. What's this?
What's
JW.
George's last name?
JW.
Oh, George.
Huh?
What about Dean? Dean is a Luther.
He's been struggling with
Oh, yeah, Dean,
brain
Dean.
cancer. But anyway, John, how long have you been writing music?
Believe it or not, I've only been writing music since 2016.
Really?
Yeah. And
Why?
Yeah. You know, because I made some changes in my life, and many changes, significant changes, and the inspiration came. And I didn't play music with other people for most of my life other than around the campfire, you know, with the
Okay.
kids or something like that, and occasionally with a friend. I never played out.
You weren't in a band when you were
I was
in
not.
high school?
No, unlike these guys, been playing all their lives.
Right.
I started going to Dan Stevens' pickin' party, Tuesday night pickin' party at Nightingale's Acoustic Cafe in 2015.
I know all about that.
Yeah.
We know all about Dan. Dan was just here a couple weeks
Yep.
ago.
And I met a lot of good musicians, you know, that were, you know, much better musicians than me, and some were songwriters. And I kept going there every Tuesday night, and you know, I started writing songs. My first song I wrote in February 2016. I was about 3 weeks out of major cervical disc fusion surgery, and I was walking around down by Saybrook Point when I was supposed to be home in bed. I had one of those hard cervical collars on where you can't turn your head,
Yeah.
and I think I was still on pain medication. I should have been home, and it was starting to get dark, and I realized I didn't have a ride home. I had gotten dropped off there,
Oh,
And I
wow.
lived several miles away, and so I was walking around aimlessly, not sure where I was going to be going next and how I was going to get home. And
That's crazy.
so I wrote the song called The Walking Song, which I didn't sing today, but maybe if we have time, I'll do that one.
Well, you are going to take us out with a song. You have one more song to
Excellent.
do, so if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I can relate to making major life changes. It's happened a couple times in my life. When you make that life change, do you think that the music in your heart changes?
It did for me, and I discovered some things about music and songwriting in particular that I didn't realize. And I've talked to a lot of other songwriters, and they realize that stuff a lot sooner than I did. But there's a lot of emotional release that comes from writing songs about things that have been emotional to me. And some of the songs I sang here today are some of those songs. And you said you cried when I sang the Ballad of Calvin Herbert. Well, I cried when I wrote that song.
Oh, I bet.
And I tear up a little bit inside when I sing it because I feel my songs. They're not just words on paper.
Peter and I cried too when you sang that song.
He's not telling the truth right there.
I was just trying to play the root.
He's just trying to play the bass.
Play the root.
I think that musicians do something for normal earth people. I'm about as normal earth people as you can get, but normal earth people like me that can't write music, that don't have the ability to play music. And I've tried. I've played trombone, piano, accordion, voice. I took all those lessons. You know what I play?
Nope.
The radio.
That works.
I do. I play the radio. But anyway, what you guys do for us is give us voice to emotions that we're not sure what they are. When a song comes on that touches deep down inside and makes emotions, whether they're happy, sad, there's tears of joy that come from music. There's, you know what I'm talking about.
John writes very personal songs.
He
I
does.
admire that because I don't really write. I've written a few songs, but he writes songs, heartfelt songs.
With our shows coming up, we're playing at Joe's Filling Station on Friday night in Cromwell.
Last night.
Last night?
That was last night.
Friday.
That's
What did
last night. That's last night. This show will air Saturday night.
Oh, Saturday we're playing
Yeah.
at Bill's Seafood.
Yeah, but
Cool.
plug
But it will be all over by the time the show airs.
But Sunday we're playing at High Nine Brewing Company
There you go.
in
Now-
Deep River.
That's tomorrow,
Now-
right?
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Exactly.
And next Wednesday, I'm actually playing with my Whiskey and Aspirin duo at Bruce John's Bread Box Theater
Whiskey and aspirin.
in Willimantic.
Where did that title come from? Whiskey and aspirin.
That's like a happenstance because people, neither my other friend Dave or I drink anymore, and people always ask us which one of you guys is whiskey. Now I probably look more like the whiskey guy.
Yeah, but you're
than
the
Dave
aspirin
does,
guy.
But we're both aspirin.
Oh,
But
okay.
Dave came up, he pulled it out of a hat. He thought it sounded funny. So we're whiskey
It's
and
a
aspirin.
great. It's a great. And the Backporch Pickers.
Well,
That-
can I say, we got that name. Dave, we would get together on Friday mornings before the pandemic. Dave had like a porch.
Back porch.
Yeah, and we call it the back. There's other guys too who's
Yeah, we got a few other people that sometimes play with the Back Porch because we got Captain Mike Corcoran. Sometimes we got Dave Gregoire, who's the other half of Whiskey and Aspirin, and a few other people.
John Ratchford.
Johnny Ratchford.
And what about Ginny or?
Yeah, she
Jenny?
plays with us sometimes. Yep. So it's kind of a.
And Dee Dee.
The band that plays out at the pubs is usually this iteration of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But sometimes we have others, and we have it's just all good, clean fun. That's
It
our
is.
motto: good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun. I like a little dirt thrown in there every once in a while, but that's neither here nor there.
Neither
That's
here nor-
neither here nor there.
I got songs like that too, but I
Do
didn't sing
you?
them today.
You didn't sing them today. Why not?
Yeah, some of them aren't suitable for broadcast, probably.
Sure they are.
Are
On
they?
this show, absolutely.
Well, hell, then have
only
me back.
thing-
We'll play some more.
The only thing you can't do on this show is sell something. But you know what you can do? You can tell people where to find you.
Okay, well, let's do that. So I have my personal Facebook page where I post most of my music. I also post the actual songs sometimes, even when I'm writing them. And so you can look me up on Facebook, John Brown. I know
There's about a kabillion of them.
yeah, there's one guy that looks a lot like me on Facebook, and that's probably me. If you put in Essex, Connecticut, you might get me. And we also have a Backporch Pickers Facebook page, and you can find us on there as well. And
That's
I
awesome.
started to do a YouTube channel. That's in the works.
Nice. So this show will be up on YouTube in the morning. So you can go back and check it out and see all the things that go on that you missed. So Eminem isn't a group anymore, but now you guys are.
The Howling Hound Dogs.
And where and when are you playing? And do you guys have any CDs out yet?
I don't have a CD out yet. We hope to get before the end of the year, get in the studio and do some recording. Maybe at
Okay.
Mike Arafe's Coffee House Studio or another couple of places we're looking at.
Yeah, there's some good studios out
Yep.
there. Eric Lichter
We
has
recorded in Middletown at a coffee house recording
Yeah,
studio.
that's Mike Arafe's place.
Yeah, Mike
Yep.
Arafe. And the Howling Hound Dogs have a demo CD out, yeah, with some of our
Where
original
can we find
songs.
that?
On in my trunk of my car.
Nice. You got your car out here?
No. I might have one in my. Yeah, I might have it. No, at the Silly in Nashville, we sell them out of the trunk of the cars. Most of them are just your handouts. I don't know. I have another record out from years ago on CD Baby. Peter McGrain. I was sponsored. Somebody produced it, and we recorded it at Bar None Studios in Northford, Connecticut, with Callan Tilton, a saxophone player who played with Van Morrison in that back in the 70s.
I love Van Morrison.
Yeah, he played on that song Moon Dance. He's a great, he's got a nice studio and easy to work with.
I'm gonna have to pull my Van Morrison CD. I have the double CD. I love Van Morrison. We love a lot of music, don't we?
We do.
Music is kind of the thing that heals the soul. I think this country needs a lot of healing. Do you think that your music can be used to heal what's going on in this country?
On a small scale, it can, and you know, I've had evidence of that, and you touched on it before, that I've had people come up to me after playing some of my songs and tell me that they can relate to, you know, triggered some emotion in them from a similar, and sometimes a different experience, but with the same emotion that
Right.
I'm talking about in my song. And to me, as a singer-songwriter, that's the most rewarding thing about doing what I do, is to know that I touched somebody, you know, in a good way, you know. And even if it triggers a little sadness, the release of the sadness, I found that when writing my songs.
Mm-hmm.
It surprised me the first time I wrote a song about my father. I didn't sing that today, but I found myself crying while I was writing the song, and that had never happened to me before. So it's wonderful to be able to express myself and to have other people feel that and share it with them.
It is. What do you guys think? Go ahead.
I was just going to say that I have a website called songcrew.com.
Okay, awesome.
It links to a number of bands and musical projects that I have, one of which is my own website,
Okay.
and another, I have a
So
couple of other
spell it out for us so that people can find it.
Songcrew, SONGCREW.com.
.com. Awesome. I'm going to
that's,
check it out. I'm going to
check
check
us
it out.
out, yeah.
How many bands are you in?
Mostly with this band, but I have another country western band down in the Westchester area. That,
Okay.
because of these guys, I'm not playing as many gigs with them now, but
Okay.
that's COVID.
We're okay with that.
COVID related, yeah.
Yeah, COVID has really put the damper on people playing out. So this is what happens in the attic. We all get into our seats and we get all comfortable and we get talking about this, that, and the other thing, mostly music because that's what it's all about. And then I get this sign from the back room saying that we've run out of time.
Oh,
But we haven't really run out of time. We've run out of time for me to talk, which is always good. It's always good when I have to shut up. So what I would like to ask is if you guys could please go back over hook yourselves up and take us out with a song. And thank you so much for coming to the attic. It's been such a joy
Thanks
to
for
have you
having
here.
us.
Thank you, Dot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, go ahead. Get out of here.
You don't have to ask us twice to play a song.
Don't forget to undo.
I forgot.
It undid itself.
Yeah, I see that.
Thanks.
So while everybody's getting set back up to take us out with the song, let me remind you that it's cold out there. We're not in warm weather anymore. If you have elderly neighbors, could you do me a favor and check on them? Make sure that they have heat. Let me tell you something. I haven't had heat since last Thursday. I'm losing it here. But make sure that your elderly neighbors have heat. Make sure they have fresh water. Make sure that they have blankets on their bed. And your neighbors that have children, make sure those children have socks and shoes without holes in them and jackets. Now I know a lot of kids, especially from the ages of like 9 to like 19, don't want to wear jackets. The little kids need them. Please make sure that your neighborhood has blankets, jackets, fresh water, and heat. Check on your neighbors. Back in the old days, we didn't talk about it twice. It just happened. Now we're going to let these guys take us out with a song. I'm so blessed that you keep tuning in every week. Thank you so much for coming to the attic. We'll see you next week. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
This is a song called My Daddy's Wrench. It's about a 7/8 inch Snap-on brand combination wrench. It's what I got from my daddy when he passed about 30 some odd years ago. It's a true story. Seven-eighths wrench, Snap-on brand, cool steel smooth against his hand. He etched his name into the steel. My daddy's wrench never lost its feel, never lost its feel. It never lost its feel, never lost its feel. Home broken from the war, life felt different from before. Started a family and bought some land, till heavy drinking took the upper hand, took the upper hand. It took the upper hand, took the upper hand. Where does a man go when he falls? When they tell him that he's lost it all? Did they wonder what became of us? He left town on a Greyhound bus. Cardboard suitcase in his hand. 20 years a homeless man, dead and gone in 1988. He never saw my children, never saw their face, never saw their face. He never saw their face, never saw their face. I made my peace standing at his grave. Pray the Lord our souls to save. Forgive my trespass as I forgive you, 'cause I was walking that same, I walked the same path too, just the same as you. I walked the same path too, just the same as you. Where does a man go when he falls? When they tell him that he's lost it all? Did they wonder what became of us? He left town on a Greyhound bus. When all is done, you walk away. Live your life and come what may. You didn't have much to leave behind. That 7 7/8 wrench was it was my best find. My daddy's wrench, it was my best find. My daddy's wrench, my best find. My old Ford broke down again, box full of tools looking for a wrench. I felt the presence of my old man. That 7/8 wrench was in. It was in my hand. My daddy's wrench. It was in my hand. It was in my hand. My daddy's wrench. In my hand. 7/8 wrench. Snap-on brand, cruise steel spool against my hand. There's other wrenches in my tool drawer, but this one means a whole lot more.